purpose of this recording is to allow you to experience transforming into an anthro bear at a gay bear bar. It features relaxation and suggestions for temporary intoxication, weight gain, and transformation into a large anthropomorphic bear. Before we begin, please only listen to this recording in a safe, stationary environment where your full attention can be given to the hypnotic process. Do not listen to this recording while driving or if you have medical issues. You will hear the normal, everyday sounds of life around you, but they will not disturb you. In fact, the everyday sounds of life will only cause you to go deeper. If for any reason an emergency should occur, as unlikely as that is, your unconscious mind will immediately recognize it and awaken you to a fully alert state so that you can appropriately and effectively respond. As that is unlikely to occur, and knowing that you have this safety mechanism, you can relax and let go, allowing yourself to trust and enjoy this process. Please make sure that any pets, family, or friends will avoid interrupting you. Silence all devices that may draw your attention. And when you're ready, make sure you're in a comfortable position, preferably in a couch or chair. Close your eyes if you haven't already done so, and prepare to relax deeper and deeper now. Each and every time you listen to this recording, the suggestions become stronger, and your skills of imagination, visualization, and make-believe increase as well. Ease into it by focusing on your breathing for just a few moments. Just allow any unpleasant thoughts or feelings to flow out of your mind as if you were breathing them out. Focus on the sensation of the air brushing against the tongue and roof of the mouth. Focus on the feeling of pressure in your lungs as you breathe in and out, relaxing more each time. Your mind may start to drift, but just bring your focus right back to your breathing and just continue to focus on your breathing throughout this recording. As you continue to consciously focus on your breathing, then your subconscious can begin to relax. And the harder you try to focus on your breath, the more your body relaxes. And since your conscious mind is focusing on your breathing, that means I can talk directly to your unconscious mind. If you haven't already done so, you may close your eyes. For a moment, just let go of any concerns or anything that prevents you from enjoying a deep relaxation. This is your time to relax, refocus, and recuperate. Taking time for yourself allows you to be fully present for what matters to you. So just relax deeper now. Allow the deeper parts of your mind to breathe. Imagine a place downtown, a door in a building or plaza that you've never noticed before. The door is large and polished wood with the image of a bear carved into it. Behind the door is a small hallway with steps leading downwards to yet another door. The low rumble of voices comes from the other side of the next door, as well as a faint light from behind the cracks. The slightest smell of alcohol and musk greets you as well. In a few moments, the count begins with steps downwards. For each and every count, you go deeper and deeper into the state of trance, deeper into relaxation, becoming more open and receptive to positive good suggestions. Taking that first step down now, at 10, just allowing the body to drop down, taking another step down those stairs. 9. The harder your body may try not to relax, the more it relaxes. 8. With each and every step just going down now. 7. Allowing everything that isn't comfort to fade away now. 6. All other thoughts just fade to silence. 5. Going deeper and deeper. 4. The outside world just fades away with every breath. 3. Everything preventing peace and relaxation fades away. 2. Everything preventing deep hypnotic trance now fades away. 1. Taking that last step down now, and 0 is deep sleep, deep sleep, deep sleep. Each and every time I say the words deep sleep to you for the purpose of hypnosis with your permission, the body relaxes deeper and the mind becomes open and receptive to positive suggestions. Each and every time I say the words deep sleep to you for the purpose of hypnosis with your permission, the body relaxes deeper and the mind becomes open and receptive to positive, good suggestions. Deep sleep, deep sleep, deep sleep. As the second door opens, a cozy bar appears. Large, burly men fill the bar. They wear flannel and beards and have thick, stout bodies. Plants hang from the walls of the bar, and the place smells like a combination of forest, locker room, and liquor. The bartender smiles from behind the bar and motions for you to take a seat on the stool in front of him. You sit between 2 pot-bellied men who are nursing beers quietly. Without a word, the handsome bartender pours you a beer from the novelty bar tap, which is in the shape of a bear. "On the house," he says, in a surprisingly deep voice. The beer tastes remarkably sweet and woodsy, as if it was sweetened with honey. The harder you try not to drink this magical brew, the more you find yourself drinking. The bartender quickly replaces the last frothy mug with another, and a wink, and a mention that the new one is also on the house. The more you try to fight it, the more intoxicated you become. Your gut begins to bump against the bar, and looking down, your belly is poking obscenely out from underneath your shirt and covered in thick hair. You can't seem to stop drinking though, even though your hands are becoming thick and hairy, starting to form paw pads as your fingernails become more claw-like. A warmth pervades your body, half from the liquor and half from the fur that begins to sprout all over your now chubby figure. Leaning against the bar, you can feel your plumber's crack exposed and cool for a short while before a chubby tail forms at the base of your spine and pushes your waistline down even further. Someone gives your wide rear a smack, but you're too drunk to figure out who. You curl your toes in pleasure and accidentally tear through your shoes with your new foot claws. As you continue to drink the bear beer, your gut begins to rest on the bar and begins to push against the sides of the bears sitting to your left and right. Trying to adjust yourself, you hear the sound of your pants tearing at the seams as thick tufts of fur poke out. As you drink, you notice your nose turning dark and forming more of a muzzle, which slips into the mugs you devour. That delicious honey beer, though, makes it hard for you to want anything else. Raising your glass high and turning it upside down puts enough stress on the fabric of your shirt that it tears almost completely off. It feels so good to scratch your exposed fur between sips of beer. Drunk, you let out a deep burp, feeling your massive beached ball gut rumble like a furry earthquake. Someone pats you on the back, congratulating you, but also tears away the remains of your shirt at the same time. The harder your brain tries to make sense of it, the stronger your body reacts, turning you more and more into a bear. You can't think of anything but happy bear thoughts, and the harder you try to think about anything else, the more fat and dumb you become, until all you can think about is bears, beer, and bellies. You look at yourself in the bottle-lined mirror behind the bar and see not your human self, but a drunk-ass fat bear smushed between two other bears. You wiggle your ears and the bear in the mirror wriggles his. You lick your nose and the bear in the mirror licks his muzzle. You scratch your chest with your claws and the bear's chest in the mirror shakes as well. The bartender announces that it's time for the Fattest Bear contest. The room becomes lively as a few bears make their way to the stage in the back. The bears next to you elbow you and escort you to the stage after tearing off the remains of your human clothes. The crowd cheers as you are shoved between two other fat bears, your furry guts and butts bouncing off each other. An older bear with a white beard gets out a tape measure and reads out the measurements of all three of you. The crowd cheers when they hear how fat you are. It feels so good just to be a big fat bear surrounded by other bears. You are declared the winner and given the title of the Fattest Bear and a prize of a winter vacation. A crowd of bears form around you, hugging you, patting you, rubbing you. They guide you back to the bar where the bear bartender gives you a shot of something of hard honey, referring to it as a nightcap. A deeper wave of sleepfulness hits you as you are escorted towards the back door. The door opens and you find yourself in a lush forest in early winter. The harder you try to remember what season it actually is, the more peace and tranquility fills the safe, secure, magic forest, taking you deeper. As you are led to a hobbit hole-like home covered in trees and bushes, you are so big that you cannot fit through the door, and the other bears have to push you. Once inside, you find a fur pile of bears hibernating. Instinctively, you lie down on the warm pile of men. The fur is so soft, and the pile feels like a warm waterbed. Other warm bears rest against you, and before you fall into the deepest, most wonderful sleep of your life, you think, it is good to be a bear. In a few moments, I will count upwards from 0 to 5, bringing you up and out of the state of hypnosis, feeling refreshed, as if you've just awakened from a long nap. For 10 minutes afterwards, unless you are interrupted, just enjoy being a big fat bear, resting peacefully. After 10 minutes, or if you're interrupted, you'll become fully human in body and mind, with no lasting negative effects from the session. 0. Taking a few moments to lock in all the positive benefits of the session, perhaps even taking a moment to give yourself a few good suggestions. 1. Closing the doorway to the subconscious mind to block out all negatives, negative thoughts, negative places, negative memories or people. 2. Starting to come up and out of hypnosis feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, ready to return to the real world. 3. Allowing the world around you to return. 4. Eyes crystal clear. And 5. Eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake. I hope you enjoyed this recording. Listen to it again in the future to strengthen the suggestions and to go even deeper next time. For more bearish hypnosis, check out HypnoBeast.com and support me on Patreon. Thank you and enjoy.